Kumusta po kayo? Welcome back. Let's continue our journey in learning a beautiful language, Tagalog, the language of the Philippines. In the last video, we have started a discussion on the degrees of comparison in Tagalog, or the method of comparing traits or characteristics between subjects. There is the positive degree, lantay, comparative degree, pahambing, and superlative degree, pasukdol. The comparative degree is subgrouped into similar degree, magkatulad, and dissimilar degree, di magkatulad, with the dissimilar degree further subgrouped into better, palamang, and worse, pasahol. In the last video, I told you that I will focus on the prefixes in the first layer: magkasing, mas, DI-MASYADONG, and pinaka, because those are the prefixes you will most likely hear more often. Some of the prefixes here are more regional prefixes and not widely used across the Philippines. We started talking about the positive, better, and superlative degrees. In this video, we will continue with the positive degree, similar degree with the prefix magkasing, and worse degree with the prefix di-masyadong. If you have missed that video, do check it out so that this current video will make sense to you. Do check it out. The link is in the description box down below. Now, on to our new lesson. Simulan na natin. Let's begin. But before we do that, please be sure that you are subscribed by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you'll be updated of new videos. All right? Now, let's have some simple sample sentences on the positive, similar, and worse degrees. Maganda si Ariana. Ariana is beautiful, or Ariana is pretty. Maganda rin si Marie. Marie is beautiful too. Or you can say, Marie is also pretty. Remember our lesson on rin and din all the way back to episode 14? You will recall that rin and din are the Tagalog words for to and also. We used rin in this example because the adjective maganda ends in a vowel. Din, on the other hand, is used with words ending in a consonant, as you will see later. Moving on. Magaganda sina Ariana at Tess. Ariana and Tess are beautiful. Or Ariana and Tess are pretty. I hope by now you know that Tagalog adjectives have a plural form. This is done by reduplicating the first syllable of the root word, in this case, the root word ganda, forming the plural adjective magaganda. Moving on. Magsing ganda sina Ariana at Tess. Ariana and Tess are equally beautiful. Or Ariana and Tess are equally pretty. Di masyadong maganda si Rose. Rose is not as beautiful. Or you can say, Rose is not that pretty. Let me just break down the prefix di masyadong. It comes from the combination of the words hindi and masyado, which together means not much. Masyado comes from the Spanish DEMASIADO, which means too much. The de was dropped when Filipinos started using the word, which became MASYADO. Now, the di in di-masyado is not the de in demasiado. Di is the shortcut of hindi, which means no or not. Kuha ba? Got it? I hope that's clear. Also, the nang at the end is the ligature that connects the prefix with the adjective that comes after. You may have noticed by now that ligatures are a big deal in Tagalog. We use a lot of it. Alright, moving on. Matangkad si Edwin. Edwin is tall. Matangkad din si Anton. Anton is tall too. or Anton is also tall. Matangkad ends in a consonant, so we use din and not rin. Got it? Moving on. Matatangkad sina Edwin at Anton. Edwin and Anton are tall. Notice how the plural form of the adjective is formed. Magsing tangkad sina Edwin at Anton. Edwin and Anton are equally tall. Di masyadong matangkad si Angelo. Angelo is not as tall, or Angelo is not that tall. Mabait si Ginang Benitez. Mrs. Benitez is nice. Mabait din si Ginang Resurrection. Mrs. Resurrection is nice too, or Mrs. Resurrection is also nice. Mababait sina Ginang Benitez at Ginang Resurrection. Mrs. Benitez and Mrs. Resurrection are nice. Magsing bait sina Ginang Benitez at Ginang Resurrection. Mrs. Benitez and Mrs. Resurrection are equally nice. Di masyadong mabait si Ginang San Felipe. Mrs. San Felipe is not as nice, or Mrs. San Felipe is not that nice. Magaling si Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is good. Magaling din si Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is good too, or Cristiano Ronaldo is also good. Magagaling sina Lionel Messi at Cristiano Ronaldo. Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo are good. Magsinggaling sina Lionel Messi at Cristiano Ronaldo. Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo are equally good. Di masyadong magaling si Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe is not as good, or Kylian Mbappe is not that good. Ayos ba? So far so good? Let's move on. Malaki ang bahay ko. My house is big. Malaki rin ang bahay mo. Your house is big too, or your house is also big. Malalaki ang mga bahay natin. Our houses are big. Magsinglaki ang mga bahay natin. Our houses are equally big. Di masyadong malaki ang bahay niya. His or her house is not as big, or his or her house is not that big. Matalino ang estudyante ni June. June's student is intelligent, or June's student is smart. Matalino rin ang estudyante ni Ed. Ed's student is intelligent too, or you can say Ed's student is also smart. Matatalino ang mga estudyante ni na June at Ed. June's and Ed's students are intelligent, or June's and Ed's students are smart. Magsing talino ang mga estudyante ni na June at Ed. June's and Ed's students are equally intelligent, or June's and Ed's students are equally smart. Di masyadong matalino ang estudyante ni Ernie. Ernie's student is not as intelligent, or Ernie's student is not that smart. Mayaman si Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison is rich. Mayaman din si Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is rich too, or Jeff Bezos is also rich. Mayayaman sina Larry Ellison at Jeff Bezos. Larry Ellison and Jeff Bezos are rich. Magsingyaman sina Larry Ellison at Jeff Bezos. Larry Ellison and Jeff Bezos are equally rich. Di masyadong mayaman si Michael Bloomberg. Michael Bloomberg is not as rich, or Michael Bloomberg is not that rich. Malakas si Hulk. Hulk is strong. Malakas din si Thor. Thor is strong too, or Thor is also strong. Malalakas sina Hulk at Thor. Hulk and Thor are strong. Magsing lakas sina Hulk at Thor. Hulk and Thor are equally strong. Di masyadong malakas si Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer is not as strong, or Silver Surfer is not that strong. Matulin ang kotse ni Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton's car is fast. Remember, matulin is used for wheeled vehicles. We have a different word for fast for living things, as we will see later. Matulin din ang kotse ni Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen's car is fast too, or Max Verstappen's car is also fast. Matutulin ang mga kotse ni na Lewis Hamilton at Max Verstappen. Lewis Hamilton's and Max Verstappen's car are fast. Magsingtulin ang mga kotse ni na Lewis Hamilton at Max Verstappen. Lewis Hamilton's and Max Verstappen's car are equally fast. Di masyadong matulin ang kotse ni Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz's car is not as fast, or Carlos Sainz's car is not that fast. If you're enjoying this video so far, please give it some love by clicking on the like button, because that will help this video and this channel be recommended to more people, thus helping this channel grow. Alright? Moving on. Mabilis si Tyson Gay. Tyson Gay is fast. Mabilis din si Johan Blake. Johan Blake is fast too, or Johan Blake is also fast. Mabibilis sina Tyson Gay at Johan Blake. Tyson Gay and Johan Blake are fast. Magsing bilis sina Tyson Gay at Johan Blake. Tyson Gay and Johan Blake are equally fast. Di masyadong mabilis si Richard Thompson. Richard Thompson is not as fast, or Richard Thompson is not that fast. Mabagal ang kabayo ng hinete ko. My rider's horse is slow. Mabagal din ang kabayo ng hinete mo. Your rider's horse is slow too, or your rider's horse is also slow. Mababagal ang mga kabayo ng mga hinete natin. Our riders' horses are slow. Magsingbagal ang mga kabayo ng mga hinete natin. Our riders' horses are equally slow. Di masyadong mabagal ang kabayo ng hinete nila. Their rider's horse is not as slow, or their rider's horse is not that slow. There you have it. Just a few simple sentences using the degrees of comparison. As you can see, we are using simple patterns that hopefully will be easy enough for you when you start constructing your own sentences in Tagalog. I hope this method is helping. Now, combining this video with the last video, you will be able to start using the degrees of comparison in Tagalog. In the next video, we will continue our discussion on the Tagalog degrees of comparison by mixing and matching the things that we have learned so far, and we will be adding them with the words pero, kaysa, and kumpara to make the degrees of comparison between subjects more emphatic. Be sure to catch that. I will see you then. Maraming salamat po at hanggang sa susunod.